You ever wonder what sets people apart in their careers? It's not just the hard work, it's the right advice at the right time. In today's episode, I'm sharing the best career advice that I've ever received and how it completely changed the way that I approach work, growth, and success. If you're ready to take your career to the next level, this one's for you. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Modern Kings. This is the platform where we dive deep into fashion, fitness, and finance. Core topics that I feel are very important to helping men to lead appropriately. Today, I want to talk to you about something that affects every one of us, and that is career advice. We've all been there, unsure of where to go next, what to do next, who to talk to next, and sometimes even feeling stuck and like, am I on the right track or not? Here's the thing, sometimes all you need is a solid piece of advice to change your entire direction. I've been fortunate to receive some game-changing advice over the years, and today I'm here to share that with you. These lessons have helped to shape my mindset and really helped me to level up, not just professionally, but personally as well. So whether you're just starting out, thinking about switching lanes, or looking to elevate your game, this episode is for you. And trust me, by the end of this episode, you will walk away with tools that can give your career a serious boost. The first piece of advice that really helped me to take off was the advice to be proactive and not reactive. Let me break this down for you. So many of us go through our life and our careers wanting for something to happen. We all want to be promoted. We all want to advance. We all want to be recognized. And not just for anything, we want to be recognized for that hard work. We wait for the promotion or we wait for someone to recognize us for our hard work. And sometimes we wait for opportunities to fall in our laps. But guess what? The real game changers, the people that you look up to in any field, are the ones that make things happen. They don't wait, they take initiative. For me, I remember a point early in life, early in my working career, where I kept hoping that someone would notice my work ethic. I thought my results would speak for themselves. But when I finally got proactive, I started asking for more responsibility. I started learning new skills on my own time. I taught myself things like Photoshop. I learned how to program. I learned how to code. I took leadership classes. That's when the doors started to open. So wherever you are in whatever career you're in now, ask yourself, what can I do to take control of my career? Stop waiting and be proactive. Also, do the dirty work. There are so many things that your company, the employer needs done, but nobody wants to do them. Be that person to do the job that no one else wants to do. I guarantee you that will get you noticed. Start coming in early occasionally to volunteer for certain things that need to be done. Start staying late occasionally to volunteer for things that are important to the person, the management team, the leadership team, or your company. The second piece of advice ties directly into the first piece of advice, and that is build relationships, not networks. We hear it all the time. Networking is everything. I'm going to this networking event. Oh, you got to get out there and network. And while all of that is true to a certain extent, it's the relationships that really matter. Let me tell you, there's a huge difference between collecting business cards at a networking event or a conference and building a relationship with someone who genuinely cares about you and genuinely wants to see you succeed. Think about it. Who are the people that help you to get to where you are today? For me, it wasn't the person or the people that I randomly met at a conference. It was the mentors, the colleagues, the friends who saw potential in me and helped me to develop it. You have to be intentional about cultivating those type of relationships that go deeper than the surface level connections. And look, it's not just about what others can do for you. It's about how you can support others too. This is a two-way street. That's where the real value comes in. So the next time you think about networking, flip it. Ask yourself, how can I build a long-lasting relationship with someone where both of you benefit? Moving on to number 3. All right, this is a big one. Master your craft before seeking attention. Man, y'all be ready to get up there to the top before you have any skills and before you're anywhere close to being ready. This is something that I see a lot of people struggle with. You want to go before your time. Man, put in the work. Especially today, In the social media driven world, oh my gosh, we're all eager to get noticed, to get likes and to get followers and to be an influencer. I get it. But here's the reality. If you're not exceptional at what you do, none of that really matters. The attention might come, but it's not going to last. I learned this the hard way early in my career. I was so focused on getting recognition that I didn't spend enough time really getting my craft down, not going deep enough. It wasn't until I buckled down and started honing my skills and I could be incredibly proficient at whatever it is that I was doing. And that's when I saw real progress. I'm telling you, it was like magic. The recognition came and kept coming, and it just happened naturally. Why? Because now I had real value to offer. Don't chase fame or attention. If you're going to chase anything, chase excellence. Once you have mastered your craft, trust me, the attention and the recognition will follow. Hey, quick reminder, everybody, if you're enjoying this video and you're getting value out of it, be sure to hit a like on this, subscribe if you're not already, hit the notification button, and send this to someone that you know needs the help. That's what we're about. We're helping each other. We're expanding each other. We're lifting each other up. So do that for someone else. I appreciate it. And whether you're working on a new career move or just need advice, I'm here for it. Hit me in the description box below, set up an appointment, and let's talk. Now, let's get into something that's crucial and that often gets overlooked. Be prepared and respect the time of important people. When you finally get a meeting with someone important, whether it's a boss or mentor or a potential investor, you need to be ready. Do your homework. Do not waste those people's time. This is where preparation comes in. One of the best pieces of advice that I've ever received is never go into a room without knowing your facts, what you need to ask, and how you'll respect the person's time. If you come unprepared, it's not just a wasted opportunity. It's also a sign that you don't value their time, nor do you value the person that you're meeting with. I often step into a meeting and the first thing that I do after exchanging pleasantries is, how much time do you have? Just to be sure, because I know I need to wrap it up or whether I can take my time and ease into the conversation. Listen, I've been in situations where I did not do enough research beforehand. Oh, and it showed. The meeting fell flat. I could tell the other person wasn't impressed. And I just wanted to get out of Dodge. On the flip side, and the things that I learned from that, going into a meeting, being fully prepared, ready with my questions, and knowing what I wanted to take away from the conversation, the dynamic was totally different. The person that I was meeting with was totally engaged. They respected my preparation, even comment on it, and it led to much more productive discussions. So the next time you're meeting with someone important, do your homework. Know what you're there for, what to ask, and how to maximize that limited time that you have together. It shows respect, professionalism, and it goes further than you think. Okay, a couple more to go. Next up, embrace discomfort and take risk. This is one of those pieces of advice that no one really wants to hear because it's tough. But let me tell you, if you're serious about growing your career, you've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Public speaking, briefing, I know that's big for a lot of you. It's the biggest fear that most people have. Taking risks, stepping outside of your comfort zone, that's where the real growth happens. I remember the first time I took a big career risk. I was terrified. I'm talking about heart beating out of my chest, but it paid off. Not just because the risk worked out, it's because I learned so much in the process. Guess what? If you volunteer for something and you're terrified and you fail, even though you failed, you still learned. And a great leader is going to embrace you in that failure and support you, give you a pat on the back because you tried and many other people did not. Last but not least, the advice that really shaped my long-term thinking is it's a marathon, not a sprint. I know we all want quick results and we want to get there like to the top tomorrow. But the truth is, building a successful career takes time. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and trusting the process. The process is something that you cannot avoid. And don't get discouraged if you don't see instant results. Reminds me of the people that have a very good workout when they're first trying to lose weight or gain weight. Like right after that workout, they come home, they get on the scale. Come on now, cut it out. But trust me, the consistency pays off. I've had moments where I felt like nothing was moving. Looking back at it, every step was building towards something greater. The There are principles that I still follow today, and I hope that you can implement some of these as well. Drop me some comments and let me know what great pieces of advice you've received over your career. It will not only help me, it will help the audience as well. I hope these pieces of advice resonated with you as much as they did and still do resonate with me. Remember, be proactive, build relationships, master your craft, embrace discomfort, be prepared, and pace yourself. You've got what it takes to make an incredible career boost. If this video hit home for you, be sure to watch this video on delayed gratification. And also watch this video on building wealth in your 40s, 50s, and beyond. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, look your best, do your best, and be your best.